Hello, hello, konnichiwa. This is Zitsubon Nanko, and we are back with new Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony Prologue. And here we have it. We have finally get to meet Monokuma, V3 version with a nice new sprite to go with him. And I said it before, but Monokuma's English voice actor is Brian Biercook, who previously voiced Monokuma and currently voices Monokuma and Monosuke. And the Japanese voice actress is Tarako, who, whenever I listen to this new Monokuma, since it's a different voice actress than the person who voiced Monokuma in the past game, or the past games, because this new voice actress also voices a character from an TV anime called Chibi Maruko-chan, and she voices the main character from that show, and I used to watch that as a kid. So, you know, whenever I hear this new Monokuma, that's all I can think of, even though it is a very fitting voice. So, yeah.
Why?
Yay, Father's here!
Hell yeah!
Heck yeah, it's another epic entrance from Papa Kuma. Daddy is so cool. Okay. Oh, poor Monodan, he's back to being silent. My cute little cubs, you're all so freaking cute. The only reason I can tolerate your tiresome antics is because you're all so cute. Oh, by the way, I do not have a Monokuma voice. I've never voiced Monokuma before. This is the first time. So, you know, yeah, it's not going to be as good, obviously, as other YouTubers like Nico B, who has an amazing Monokuma voice. So I don't think I could ever top that. Even when the prologue is going way too long, I'll allow it because you guys are cute.
Yeah.
In fact, the very first prologue I can't talk today. In fact, the very first prologue ever was only short because you cutie patooties weren't there. I do prefer this prologue over the Trigger Happy Havoc prologue, just because, like, I feel like you get to meet the characters more. They have longer, more in-depth character introductions that kind of give you a better idea on what kind of character they are. And, like, yeah, some people would say that the Trigger Happy Havoc one is better because you can get straight to the plot and, like, you quickly go through the many characters. But I don't know, I feel like this way you get to explore the academy while you meet the characters. I don't know, personally I like this one better. But at least they're aware that the prologue is really long. Because what, this is like 18 parts? Pops, are you mad at us? Don't be an idiot. I would never get mad at my cute little cubs. Girl, he is mad. But Teddy is still cool even when he's angry.
Teddy?
Pops is from a planet of handsome bears that get cooler as they get angrier. Super Monokuma, Super Monokuma 2, Super Monokuma 3, and finally Super Monokuma 4. One of many very unnecessary yet pretty cool CGs.
Yeah! お父ちゃんがスーパーモノクマゴッドスーパーモノクマになった。
正しい心のモノクマが6匹集まると変身可能なスーパーモノクマゴッドのパワーを持ったスーパーモノクマだね。
この星がめちゃくちゃになるレベルでこねくり回しすぎの設定だぜ。せやけど神と神の戦いにふさわしい迫力やで。
とにかく
Anyway, I'm really not mad. In fact, I gotta admit that I'm actually proud of you guys. You kids really stand out from the rest of the second generation failures in the world. Ooh. Isn't that a little harsh? I'm sure there are some second generation success stories.
せやけど
I can't think of any though.
思いつかないってことはいないんだってば。
I guess these CGs are kind of like taking over the Monokuma and Monomi CGs. But I don't know, I feel like the artwork is really cool in these, and yeah, I don't have that many complaints. I mean, like, why? It's more content. Why are you being upset? Like, yeah, it gets in the way of the plot, but come on. Cut some slack.
うげげさすがはお父ちゃん引き出しが広いぜ
とある少年誌に偏ってるけどね
Hee I love embracing my children. They're so cute, I just can't help myself. Usually ratings will plummet when mascots appear in sequels too much. But in this case, ratings are through the roof, all thanks to the cute Monokubs. I don't think they're the reason the ratings are high. In fact, I don't actually know the ratings for V3. I hope it's high because this is a great game. But yeah, it's more like the Monokubs are the reason the ratings aren't as high. Well, what is this? What's going on? Another teddy bear appeared. Kairi's sprite looks really terrified.
Yeah.
Yes, but that is no ordinary teddy bear. I can see it. The despair and madness swirling around that cursed thing. Whoa, first of all, I'm no teddy bear. I'm Monokuma. Also, Kyo's the first person to say hope and despair. Like, he was the first to say both of those. Nobody else has said hope or despair up to this point yet. So, that's interesting. And show some respect. I'm the headmaster of the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles. Headmaster? I guess you got an upgrade from the Hope Speak to the Ultimate Academy. It appears to be some sort of autonomous robot with a built-in AI, like me. Dong dong dong! The Aksys laws are different though. They're brainless buckets of bolts. They're mindless pretty killing machines that can only be controlled by us, the Monokubs. Autonomous robots piloting weapons platforms. This is certainly turning into quite the story. Yeah. Well, that may be, but what I'm worried about is this killing game you mentioned. Thank you, Rondor, for bringing us back on topic. What exactly does that mean? What is so amusing? It's just, when I said it before, I kinda just phoned it in and now I feel awkward. I want you students with your ultimate level talents to participate in a killing game. Killing game? Us? Please stop joking. Why would we agree to participate in a killing game? Huh? You guys don't want to do it? Course not. Gentlemen not hurt people. But if you've looked around the academy, then you already know, don't you? The academy is surrounded by a huge wall. You can't escape to the outside world. And as long as we have the Aksys laws, you can't defy us. In other words, I hold the power of life and death over each and every one of you. So, do what you say if we don't want to die. You gotta be kidding me. Why would friends kill each other? Who said you guys were friends? You guys aren't friends at all. You're enemies out to kill each other. Enemies? We're enemies? Is everyone saying that? I still have a lot to learn from Father about sarcasm. All this talking is bugging me out. I gotta beat up Monodam to relieve the stress. Poor Monodam. Oh, he looks so dead inside. But I don't like that. I'm not good with violence or gore or sad situations. Daddy, instead of a killing game, could we do a rock, paper, scissors tournament? That would actually be nice to have like a side game where it's just everyone's happy, nobody dies. Kind of like the talent development plan, which that's a great mode. I don't know that much about it, but yeah. And yeah, it'd be cool to have a minigame, kind of like the card game minigame, I forget what it's called, from Your Turn to Die, with the cards and the beams. I don't know, that'd be cool. Who'd want to play a game where no one dies? That's another good point. That might be one of the reasons why, I'm sure this isn't, but one of the reasons why Ultra Despair Girls isn't that popular in the Danganronpa community, and just in general, might be because not a lot of characters who the players have an emotional connection to die. Like, yeah, a lot of people do die. The most people out of all the games die in that, but not many characters who the player has a relationship to dies. So that's one of the big differences between UDG and the main games, main trilogy. Well, you do have a compassionate personality. It's so cute, I can barely stand it. Why, it's cute enough to eat. Cute enough that I want to eat it. Eh? Hey, Monophony, you might want to dial back the cute shtick a bit.
Oi.
Cool it with the stupid banter. I want to ask something. Thank you, Ryoma. How are we supposed to kill each other? Are you gonna give us weapons? What the hell, man? What are you asking? We need to get info from them first. We can't do anything if we don't know anything. That's another really good point. It's better to ask questions than to know nothing and be forced into this kind of thing. Weapons, huh? What kind of barbaric display are you envisioning? You couldn't be more wrong. Why, at the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles, the killing game is quite the refined, sophisticated experience.
Huh?
Sophisticated experience? Yes, here, the killing game is punctuated by class trials. Class trials? Okay, let us explain.
貴様らの間で殺人が起きた場合、全メンバーが参加する学級裁判が行われるんだよ。
It's kind of nice how the uniforms that they're wearing are all like the very basic Japanese school uniforms for like middle school, high school kids. But the guys on the right are wearing the same uniform that Kokichi was wearing in the pregame. And the ones on the left are wearing the same uniform as Kaede. And technically also Tsumugi, but Kaede was wearing the navy colored ones while Tsumugi was wearing the white ones. So yeah, I don't know, that's just random. They're just basic uniforms.
裁判では殺人を犯した黒とそれ以外の他の生徒の白が対決するんや。
I also like the color scheme with the class trial. Like, I like how this entire game is sticking to like a very pop feeling color scheme, which I'm pretty sure they wanted to go for with the other games, but kind of got sidetracked and they brought it back for V3.
この学級裁判の場で黒は誰かを貴様らに議論してもらうんだよ。で、その後の投票タイムで多数決によって導き出された答えが正解だった場合は、
さあ、殺人を犯した黒だけがお仕置きされて、やっぱり残酷だわ。想像しただけでグロくて吐きそう。
殺人を犯した黒だけがお仕置きされて、残った他のメンバーで共同生活を続けるっちゅうわけや。ただし、もし学級裁判で間違った人物を黒に選んでしまった場合は、罪を逃れた黒だけが生き残って、残った白全員がお仕置きされてしまうんだよ。
Monodon's
ヘルイヤー！これが学級裁判のルールだぜ。
Oh, Monokid doesn't even scream. They really do make, especially Monokid, a lot more foul-mouthed in the English version than in the Japanese one. Like, he doesn't really swear that much, or at least as much. He's still not like completely clean, but I don't know. I think they really made the language a lot worse in the English version than in the Japanese original version. Okay. Monokuma's got some genocider tongue. Too much. That explanation reveals way too much. You gotta be more coy, flirtatious, seductive, just like your old man.
しょいの。
Gross. Did Monokuma just breathe?
あのね、
The point is, it's not enough to kill someone. You also have to survive the class trial.
なんつうか
Kill without being caught, and then survive the trial. Sounds eerily similar to the real world. Yeah.
まったく。
You think so? Then the outside world must be masterfully designed, even at its cruelest.
あのさ
One can likely imagine, but I shall ask just in case. What is the punishment you mentioned earlier?
そうそう。
Simply put, it's an execution. Execution?
それも外の世界と一緒だよね。罪がバレたら罰を受ける。
Monokuma's head looks very round in the CG, which I guess makes sense since he's a bear, but I don't know. It reminds me of Ball Monokuma.
もちろん
Best character.
命がけの罰だよ。だってこれって殺し合いだからね。
Hell yeah.
Oh, I wonder what kind of punishments there'll be. Lots of blood and guts and brains, I bet. The kind of stuff that makes me super excited.
え
What? Monokid, you're already excited?
ビンビンだぜ
Yeah, I'm so excited right now.
黒いわ
Blood, guts, brain.
ああ
Whoa, Monophony just puked. I'm probably gonna end up calling her Monophony instead of Monofunny, even though it's supposed to be Monofunny. I don't know, I feel like Monophony sounds better.
ビンビンだぜ
I'm so freaking excited.
え
Huh? Puke makes you excited too? You kids are just adorable.
あ
But what the heck's cute about this? About that?
さてと、
Alright, I'm over this boring exposition.
ワクワクドキドキ。
Let's get this heart-pounding killing school semester started already.
今回も殺し方は問いません。撲殺が好き？刺殺が確実？考察はコスパがいい？毒殺が楽ちん？射殺でも大殺でも小殺でも溺殺でも歴殺でも爆殺でも惨殺感電殺落殺自殺圧迫殺出血殺小殺でも。
That's a mouthful. Wow, props to the Japanese voice actress.
お好きな殺し方でお好きな相手をお好きに殺してください。最終学園はそのための学園なのです。才能あふれる天才高校生を閉じ込め、殺し合いの一番を競い合わせる場、その舞台となるのがこの最終学園なのです。
参ったっすよ
Killing school semester. It's like a game. Risking our lives for some silly game is absurd.
でもさ
It doesn't seem like it'll be boring though. Hey, how can you degenerates be so calm?
そんな
This has to be a lie, right? It's a lie, right? I don't know why this is so funny, but like all of the characters wiggling. Like Rantaro and Tanko especially are very wiggly, wobbly, and like Gonta's head. A lie, more like fiction. Yep. Like a story on TV. The fourth shadow, or not, oh my god. The foreshadowing, right from the beginning. A scenario so removed from reality, we can hardly believe it's happening.
ダメだ。
I don't want to be in a killing game. It's wrong. I'd never do that. Oh, poor
う
Shuichi.
ぷぷ。
Well, if you don't want to participate in the killing game, that's gonna be a problem. Cause the killing game is the only reason you're here. What? I don't see how that's very surprising. Now then, unleash your talents and have a happy, homicidal, horrific, hilarious killing game. Of 4 H's.
ああ、もう。
Wait just a minute.
おや？
Hmm?
やめてよ。
No matter what you say, we won't do it.
違う。
We'll never participate in the killing game.
私が
Whatever you have planned, I'm not gonna let you get away with it. Kaede, you shouldn't rashly defy that thing. Yeah, Kaede's like the only protagonist in the entire series that stood up to Monokuma right from the beginning. Because like Makoto didn't really say much, he just got punched in the face by Mondo. Hajime didn't say much, but the other characters were kind of like yelling at Monokuma. But Kaede's the only one that's like going up herself and talking back to Monokuma right from the beginning. Even Shuichi is obviously quiet, he's been depressed. So yeah, I think that kind of shows that Kaede was kind of too good of a protagonist. She's too good for us. She's too overpowered. No, I welcome her resistance. That kind of defiant spirit is important to the killing game. It's fun to watch the defiant ones eventually snap and get their hands dirty. What do you mean by that?
大好きなんだ。
Everyone loves that kind of brutality in a death game, especially me. That is true, a lot of people do like the twist they did in Chapter 1, and they also like how gruesome V3 is compared to the other game, especially with like the executions, and just in general, everything kind of has a bit of a darker tone. And yeah, and that's why a lot of people like V3. So yeah, people like this kind of brutality in a death game. It's what makes Danganronpa Danganronpa. It never gets old. It's so fun and entertaining that I just get unbearably pumped up.
だって。
Plus, as the headmaster, it's my job to force you to do it. Oh. Imagine being in the like voicing booth by yourself, having to have to like do the same exact laugh but in 4 different voices. Because if you didn't know, the Japanese voice actor for the Monocups is voiced by the same person. So they're all voiced by the same person. Oh, everyone, it's bright. We stood in dumbfounded silence, surrounded by the squealing laughter of Monokuma and his cubs. Everything about this situation was so messed up. An academy surrounded by a giant wall? 16 ultimate students trapped inside. Mysterious stuffed bears and deadly weapons. And new friends, forced to play some killing game. It all felt like something out of a sadistic work of fiction. A sadistic story, no different from reality itself. And against my will, I was now a character in that story. All of the lines are correct, except for kind of this one. But yeah, that's one way to summarize V3. Roll credit, or not credits, roll the intro. Yeah, I love this intro so much. It's so classy, and like, I love the jazzy music and the color scheme, how it sticks to the pink and the bullet. I feel like this whole intro fits V3 especially, and also fits Kaede and Shuichi's talents in a way, especially Shuichi with like, you know, when you think of detective, you think of this kind of stuff. And same with a pianist, like the classy feeling, and it's so stylish, and I don't know. I like how Rantaro's, like you saw now, the kind of shadow version, which I think is like their lying version, is like he turns into that, unlike how everyone else is kind of separated from their shadow, which kind of shows that there's something up with Rantaro. Like even Kokichi is separated from his shadow. So yeah, that shows that Rantaro's been here before and he's already in that lying kind of mode. Or yeah, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but you get what I mean. What I'm trying to say is, it's really cool. The verdict for everyone. Monokuma. On everyone's little dolls. That's so cute. Yeah, it's so stylish. With all the words flying all over the place. The meteorites. The map. I'm guessing that's the map of the Ultimate Academy, or the map that Rantaro got. Man. Really gets you hyped. Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. thank you so much, Spike Chunsoft and Kodaka, for creating Danganronpa in general. Like, really, Danganronpa has helped me in so many ways. Ultimate Revival, and yeah, Danganronpa has changed my life in so many ways, all positive. So, yes, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you've stuck around all the way to this point, and I hope you'll stay around for chapter 1 and on. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the intro, the entire prologue, and yeah, genuinely, thank you so much. And I'll see you all in chapter 1 of new Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Bye!